trying to get this as a
certainly
project,
something that
progress as a
we're
project for different people.
And
but
there are limits, and there certainly are even court
I'm
cases
reiterate,
currently ongoing.
but then
and
again, I'm gonna tell
Congress,
her,
even in the, as you saw in
what's wrong with the
the
windows? I
USAID
took these
issue,
out, everything.
the Secretary of State is involved.
These are the window
Congress
springs that help it go up and down. So this
Congress
string goes
has
to the top,
proposals that are coming before Congress,
and then that's a
is
spring that make it go up and down. They have to go into
completely
place.
vacuum. There
These
are
things right here are
reviews
pretty
that
much
are
obsolete, so I can't find it.
certainly though.
So that's one of the problems. Like then,
this-
this stuff is
this,
older than me, so I don't even know how to even put this in.
this
So I
has
know
to
the
be,
old, newer windows that
limits.
we used to.
I do think that some of the
That's a
news
problem that I've
reports,
been going
are
through
exaggerations
for like the
of what's
last
occurring, and we
month
certainly
and a
will
half
find
right
out
now.
because
Now,
Why do you
I
think
only did this one
Because
right now. Now, was there any
there
other ones
are-
would you like to
there are
make sure that they
news reports
close and
that are
open
based
correctly,
upon
or
anecdotal
you know,
stories
flush?
of
So I just don't want you to have
what
wind draft
occurring,
coming in and stuff like
Elon
that.
Musk
You
is
can't
doing
open your
or has
window.
access to,
Yeah.
as opposed to
Yeah.
actually
But
what's
the White
going
House
on.
has, I mean, the Treasury Department, the White House has confirmed, for example, in the Treasury payment system, they say, yeah, he has access, but it's view only. I mean,
Well,
that's not
exactly.
just like an anonymous source.
But that comma view only that you just
I
said
like
happens
that.
to be the
This
most
is
incredible
a habit.
and important aspect of it. When you report
So now be
he has
careful when you
access,
do
it
that.
makes it sound like he has
Because
leverage and
there's no
dollars
clamp
to
holding
pull
that,
and pull
you know,
and push
stationary.
versus
You see what I'm saying?
if someone's going to be
So
making
you
a
see how
recommendation,
you just went down?
if someone's going to be making a
gotta make sure you
recommendation
don't
to something that needs
because
to be
it's
reformed,
technically gonna be
as to where
some
there
because
is
there's no
flaw,
breaks in there holding.
having access view
Until you
only
get
is to
this
be able to
whole thing
understand
replaced.
what is occurring, as opposed to
And
some
how long
reports
you
make
think
it sound
that
like he's sitting there, as the Wizard
So
of
when I
Oz.
bring it to her
controls
attention
the
now,
dial.
we'll see how far it goes. I wish I would have been here earlier. So when she go on her owner calls, because she normally have her owner calls on Wednesday, she could talk to him about these windows. Because I got, like I said before, I got a couple people that I know ahead of
about
pretty much
Americans'
waiting for
payments that they're
Let me
receiving.
see these.
And there's federal law, as you well know, that prohibits conflict of interest, prohibits employees from participating
said this is
in matters
what
that could
helps
affect their
keeps it up.
financial
All right,
interest.
it hooks
Government
into
employees.
right here at the top,
In his dual
and then
role
goes to the
as
bottom. So
special
when it hooks
government
into the
employee,
top, it has
where
a
is the
string to it.
accountability?
And it pulls that
One
spring
thing
up and
we
down,
know,
allow it to go
our
up and down.
systems
But
are
it locks it in
trillions
place
and
so it
trillions of
pulls
dollars in
tension
debt.
on it. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
fraud
So
throughout the
eventually,
system, and
when
we're trying
them
to get a
clips
handle
at the
on it.
end
And to the extent
stop
that
clipping
view
correctly,
only,
and they
that-
pop
that
off,
portions of the system
they'll pull one
needs to
down
be
and the other one
reviewed
stay
so
up.
we
That's
can
why you saw
understand
this
what
one was
reforms
down,
we put in
the other
place.
one's up.
We need
and it
to
got
do
to get
this, and
wedged.
we need to do it quickly.
Because you're supposed to only
because
have both of them in, so
we're
one side you
leading
can push
it.
to
I
the
mean,
side
as a
and get the window
federal
out, and then
system,
push it
the
back
manner
in and
in
get it
which
back in.
we have money going out the door, where we need to find out how can we
So
control
if you want to
systems,
keep one just in case,
control
or
over the
show
budget
them or
so that we
anything,
can
that's fine.
Hold on, let me just.
Because this right here, I'm gonna show her this one anyway. Like, look, this is what we got going on.
No
We
one
need
is
these replaced.
arguing, I think,
We had
that
people call
there
window
should be
doctors
reform in the federal
last year
government.
that I
The
had
issue
them,
here is how
but
it's
I think
being
ever
done
since then they've been trying to
and
get
who is
people to
doing
replace
it.
them. To be
An
honest.
unelected official, a
So,
person, I should say, who's a special
Other than
government
I'm trying to
employee
figure,
with
was
conflict of
there
interest
anything
before
else
the
that I'm
federal
missing
government,
that I can,
billions of dollars. Who's
assist
actually
with?
telling you? As a member of the oversight committee, what are you going to do
I believe
to
that
make
there
sure
are
he's
strip
held
on the
accountable
front
and to
door.
make
Right,
sure
I'm
that
gonna
he's
get the
not
more for the back door,
abusing
because we
his
do the
power
whole back
here?
door.
I believe that there are
Fix
checks
that
and
outlet,
balances
you
in the
fix
system. I do not believe that it's being reported accurately as to where those checks and balances are. And I believe that many times that little comma
You said
of
you
like
fixed the
view
mailbox.
only.
Yeah,
gives
you
people
try to
the
mailbox
impression
now.
that-
It should
that-
be fine. I
that people are running
tried
amok
it, tested
in
it.
government,
What
and they're
happened
not.
was they didn't
They're
put the
reviewing
clamp in
systems
backwards.
that we need to
So it was
understand
making
so
it
that we
loose.
can
So
understand
every
what's
time
going
you
on
try to
and
go out that
put
thing, it will make it
reforms in
loose,
place.
pull out.
But
Tighten
do
it
you
back
feel like
up,
to
push
hear
it
from
back.
Elon
Let
Musk,
me
who's
ask you
hearing
this.
right now
I know
on
you've
all of
seen
this,
it.
on the government
A lot of
relations
mailboxes are just
Elon
wide
Musk
open.
is not
You know why?
testifying.
Why?
Do you think he
Because
should go
people
and
go in there and
testify in
they'll,
front of the
the people that was
oversight
doing this
committee and really
before,
lay out to you?
they'll
Because
put
you're
their
saying, oh,
mailbox
you don't
in
believe a lot of
keys
these
wrong.
reports are overblown. Well, don't
So
you want to
what's
hear from him
happening was
directly
when they
about
go take the
what
key,
exactly is
instead of it
happening?
being
and I'm
faced,
sure, because
like if you
he's
look
not
at your
trying to
mailbox
do that. I'm
lock,
sure there'll be times
it's
that
gonna look
I'm
like
sure
a
he will
C.
do
It's
Well, let me
thicker
just
on
ask
one
you
side,
because,
what the
you know, I
entrance
know
is
you
than the
said that
other
there are
side.
reviews
So
happening in
if it's
Congress, but
swapping
there are
the
a lot of lawsuits
most
happening
silver
right now.
plated part
So-
is on this side that's backwards.
Tons of
But what
lawyers,
I'm,
so yeah,
Okay.
but what I'm
I
asking is
believe
why
that
there's
checks
so
and
many
balances in place.
mailboxes
It's not
over
as
there
if,
that
like,
are just
the bank
open.
vault doors
Because
open
if people
and
get
Elon
locked
Musk
out,
is sitting
and
in
then
there as
instead
the
of
Wizard
telling
Oz.
us that
I
it's locked out,
truly
they just
believe
break
I
into it.
understand, but I think there's still this big
So
question
then
of
it goes to me
accountability,
like,
right? I think
all right, cool.
the
Do
Americans
you
are
want me to get a
looking
new
at this
mailbox?
and
No, it just
wondering,
sometimes it gets
what is
stuck.
going
And I'm
on?
like, well,
We
why
didn't
didn't tell
put
us? I
this
mean, I
guy
could just switch
in
the thing
charge,
out when they come
right?
open it,
And
like how you
he
did. switch it
has
out, and
a
then boom,
massive
you good to
amount
go.
of power.
And if I need
I
another
think
key
we
that's in
can
the store, I
handle
just
all
cut
of
you
this
another key
conflict
or
of
whatever.
interest in front of the
Blah,
federal
blah.
government, and
But
we
it's
don't
mostly
really have
just they
insight
trying to do it
and
themselves.
a clear
They ain't
view
really
of
trying
what
to hear
is
if we get
going
something,
on.
just pop them
And
over.
when you take a
I
step
got
back,
some
I
pop
know
on
you
the
say
other
that
side,
Congress is
because
reviewing,
at least
but
once
there
a
are a
year I
lot
go
of
back and try to
lawsuits
change
because
them all.
there's a lot of lawyers who are out there watching this say laws are being broken and there is a
That's
disregard
the,
for this.
the most
Agencies like
important thing as far as the
USAID,
window.
money appropriated by Congress
Move that,
being,
the draft is
you
not
know,
gonna come in.
wiped
I
away
can see it,
against the law. And as
flush.
you well know,
Okay.
framers
But,
created this
It's
system
more
of
so just
government to
closing
have
right
checks
there in
and
that
balances.
moment.
Article
And then,
1
like I
of the
said, I can get you
Constitution
the Clinton.
makes the
Literally, like,
legislative branch a
go right
co-equal
here,
branch of government
it's
to the
two on with the
executive
thumb, so if
branch.
you want to
Is
open
the
it up, you push on that
legislative
side
branch
right
having
here,
power here
cut
in the
the tight,
executive
and this
branch
will hold the
right now?
window up. And vice versa, keep it down. Just saying.
You said a lot.
Until, you know, we
none
get the
of
whole
which
window
has been
situation.
determined.
Okay, yeah,
This is
that's
What
what
hasn't been determined of what I said?
What you've said.
Okay, yeah,
But,
I got the class, I ordered some today for somebody else, so I bought like extra, so I can bring you some
I've
tomorrow.
argued that.
That there are that there are laws
Okay,
that Congress made,
Yeah, I think that's just about
and
it.
at least 4 lawsuits have been filed alleging that laws are
And if you have any more problems with anything else,
Everyone
if you,
understands
when you
that
see me,
one,
let me know.
Yeah, but
financially,
when I saw you,
we
you
cannot
know,
keep going in the
When?
direction that we are.
a few weeks
Two,
ago, this
that
was,
this system is
one
massive
time we
and
were working
enormous and is out of control.
next door, I
Three,
believe it was
we
Second,
have to
yeah.
move quickly to make
And,
certain
I
that
was
we
outside
do
working on
the
the truck.
triage, the
Yeah.
assessment,
and I
to be
saw
able
you, I
to
was
find
like,
ways to
yo,
be able
and
to
then
get
you
this
just
system
kept
under
walking
control
inside
so that we can protect the
Honestly,
American
brother,
public and
if
get
I
this
have
back on
headphones
track
on
for
or
both our economy,
I might be talking on the phone.
to
I
stop
apologize.
these
I ain't hear
deficits.
you. But
and
I
to
remember
protect
seeing
our
you.
country.
But when I came back outside, I didn't see you
This
again.
is going
Now, I
to
did
be,
not say nothing then. But I was gonna reach out to you another time. I said I could work on a truck. I was like, nah, I was
pretty,
doing some
but
stuff
it's
too.
not
I
going to be
wanna do
illegal,
stuff like
and
that.
it's not going to be,
Do stuff like crazy.
and it's,
But
it's going to
if
be,
you do see me,
in the
you
end,
need some. Stop.
the process that everyone wants, and that is,
well, no, I
let's
didn't,
get this
I
country back
can't
on
think of
track.
anything that I
We're-
needed at the
we're
time,
living
other
in
than
a
that list.
Right,
and
right,
that
right.
we have a
But that list was important. I mean, you can wait for that list for a minute. That's what I'm saying. To me,
that
that's how I
financially
feel.
protects our
And that's how I'm
economy.
like, hey,
You said no quickly,
like,
we got,
I
I
know
know
you
we
got
have to go,
mercy,
but
but you
can
just
Congress
first come,
be
first
quickly
served for me.
enough to do the checks
then
and
I
balances
understand when
that
it's
you were
like-
given the power to do,
if
and
somebody got
hold
flood or
the
water
certain
hit.
people
Right.
accountable.
Yeah,
Can
so
you,
that's why I'm like,
this is happening
yeah,
very
and I'm
fast.
like, man, I can't
Can you do your
stop
job?
right now. I gotta keep rolling.
Check
It'd be
and
like this
balance
because
your
it's
job
just me
as
as a
it
basic
is moving.
technician.
Absolutely,
Of
but
all
we need the
96
media to
units,
help us to make certain that you
It
use
would-
the
it's not a pain in the butt, but
explain
it's
exactly
interesting.
We're
that-
sticking to the facts here on
Do
this
you
show,
want me
and
to
I'm
take this, or
very
did you
clear
need
on
it
the
for anything?
content.
No, I mean, if you,
Okay, just ask.
believe that
Um,
people are running amok in a way that they're not.
I understand your point, and your point is well taken. I have made very clear that I am putting the important context and being factual, but even with the commas,
windows,
but
you're
even
gonna
with
bring
the
the clamp
commas,
in.
people have a
Yeah.
lot of
See if you can
questions,
have them
and I
put in
appreciate you
the
coming on to
Right.
try to answer some of those questions.
Pamela, thank you.
Thank you very much, Congressman, we appreciate it.
And do you ever have a problem with trying to? You just have
Time
to
for
email
Cam.
her some most of the time. But have you tried to put in the work order online?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to pay your rent online?
Yeah.
If you ever want
Sorry,
that,
gotta go.
send her email. Tell her you want the portal. So the portal will let you
Thank
pay your rent online and do work orders online. So you gotta do it, and you gotta email her. That way it goes directly to our resident portal, and I can see it. So all you have to do is gonna have a simple chart that's gonna say, hey,
Now that we are over 2 weeks into
it's
this
in my
next term,
bathroom.
the Wall Street
my
Journal
sink tub-
reported that
my
the
tub clogged
administration,
up,
the CIA,
and
has
then
just offered
who you are,
buyouts to the
what department
entire
you in.
workforce.
But once you put the
at
department
the
you in, it should
CIA.
put who you are,
What
and
the
then from there,
reporting says is that employees
it'll go to
will
me.
earn 8 months of pay
and then that way
benefits if they
you
leave
can
the
schedule your own
intelligence
time when you want me to
agency.
come.
Part of
Like
Trump's
say,
efforts
hey,
to
and we might put it on a
downsize
Monday and say,
government,
how want you
even
come
the
Tuesday
CIA,
at 2
and put
o'clock?
more people
That
in
way
this
I already
position
know 2 o'clock I'm coming
more
to see you.
closely aligned with his view. I'm joined tonight by the veteran journalist Garrett Graff. Garrett, on this, I mean, what do you make of this? What was your initial reaction to this report from the Wall Street Journal?
I mean, it is as shocking as any other development that we are living through right now. You know, one of the things I think is one of the only truths that we have in the Trump era is the inconsistency of the logical consistency of one announcement to another. For a lot of reasons, you could imagine that on the same night that you were announcing that the U.S. might take over Gaza, you would not want to gut the intelligence agencies that help us understand that part of the world and mitigate risks to the United States here and abroad, on the same day that you are also looking at neutering the FBI's entire counterterrorism program here at the homeland. That, for instance, some of these decisions in one category might have downside risks in another.
Can I ask you about part of this, because a CIA spokesperson said that this move was part of an effort to infuse the agency with renewed energy, as they put it, and they also said that Trump's CIA will have a greater focus on the Western Hemisphere, targeting countries not traditionally considered adversaries of the United States. saying, for example, they could use the CIA to use espionage to give Trump more leverage in his trade negotiations, potentially spying on Mexico's government amid the ongoing spat.
I think quotes like that show how little any of the people involved in this actually understand the mission of any of these federal agencies. That